You didn't see that. I always accidentally hit that. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just finishing setting up really quick. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Here's a bunch of wonderful links as we get started. Alright, let's go ahead and get started then. This is from when, my Winter Wonderland, this is from when it was snowing, like, a week ago. Let's just get rid of that one. Alright, hide my keyboard. Oh no, my nerdy things are showing. Don't look. Alright, this is what I'm going to be carving today. This plate was kind of just like a goofy one I made for the D&D group I'm in. So I'm going to be carving this out today on Artful Connections. Thank you all for joining. If you're joining now live or if you're watching this again in the future, we appreciate you joining us for these videos. It is really cool to see all the people who watch these after the fact, or, you know, live is always nice. But just the fact that, you know, people are watching, people are enjoying these, so thank you. Thank you. Alright, and again, I got my bench hook. Let's see how I want to do it. Yep, we'll go this way. Got my bench hook. Oh, we need some music. It is awfully quiet. Let's get that royalty-free music pumping. Alright, now I might need to go over a couple lines here. I haven't touched this thing in forever. There we go, that's better. Less nerdy knickknacks, more art. So, oh, and here, I guess is this just my face? No, that's not just my face. Is this my face? Nope. Okay, well, it's just gonna be oh no, it's green! I colored it green, so the green screen's going through it! That's funny. Well, you'll have to trust me. The drawing's here. With the power of green screen, it's just not working. Yeah, that's hilarious. It's a brighter green than the screen I'm using, so it's not working 100%. But all right, let's touch up some lines here. The line weight in this is pretty bad. So yes, as I said, this was for the D&D group I'm in. D&D, of course, standing for Dungeons and Dragons. Our group is a little on the goofy side, so at one point, we ended up buying like an inn and calling it was like a, not necessarily an inn, it was kind of like a, well, yeah, I guess you could say inn. It was an inn, but it was also like a restaurant, a bar, and all that stuff. And us and all of our creativity, we called it the Krusty Krab. So hence the Krusty Krab logo. thicken this up a little bit. Tavern, yeah. Tavern, yes, that's a good. It was a tavern. And that campaign was a while ago now. I don't even remember what we were doing. Fighting some bad guy, I'm sure. Oh, we were fighting pirates. That's what it was. Whew, excuse me. And we had our own little, like, flying ship. That's what, like, blimp thing is. Okay. There we go. Alright, everything looking good. Okay. Now, I've mentioned previously that these tools are getting pretty dull and they need to be sharpened. I'm still not going to sharpen them on stream just yet. I do not have that kind of courage because I could easily mess them up, and I'm not great at it at all. But this is what I use. This is what I use to sharpen my tools. It's the Work Sharp, the Work Sharp 2000, the WS 2000. So the way that this one's a little bit different for normal grinders. Normally grinders are, it'd be like a vertical. Here, can I lift this? Hold on a second. Ooh, here we go. Whoa, look at that. We're moving up. There we go. So yeah, normally grinding wheels are vertical, so it'd be like this, and then you would like sharpen your tools. Now this one is different in that since it is flat, horizontal, and when it spins, you can bring your tool down onto it. I personally I prefer this method, and it's got this nice tool on the back. If I were on the other side, then I could, like, you know, rest it against this to make sure that I'm getting nice even pressure all the way around while it's grinding. Now, I don't normally use this deal right here to do my sharpening. Instead, I use this, which needs to be replaced. You can see all the blue where it's scraped away. So this thing is handy in that you can see it has all of these slots cut into it. So with these slots, when this thing spins around, you know, real fast, you can see right through it. So how you would do this is you would put what do you want to say, like the grinding side down like so. Fasten it into place, and then on the back here it's got an opening that leads right up to it, so it's spinning really fast. Maybe I can simulate it. Oop, maybe not without knocking my mic over, and it's spinning really fast. You can see right through it, and while you do that and you have your tool, you can bring it right up through there and like look down into it to make sure that you're hitting it just where you need to hit it to be able to sharpen. I think it's pretty handy. Definitely has extended the life of a lot of my tools. It doesn't, and this, I mean, this of course works for any tools. Great for like other kinds of chisels, knives, wedges, all sorts of stuff. But so that's that. I just wanted to show and tell that really quick. I've mentioned it a few times. So okay, so let's get to the carving. Let me reset my camera here. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa. Hey, sorry for the shaky cam. There we go. Eh. Nah, I like to hear better. You can't see my mouse. Okay. Yeah, no, especially with the ones that, if it's not exactly flat, like this guy. So this one, since it has that V at the end, the V, it makes it really difficult to get like a good sharp edge on it, because you have to sharpen one side, you have to sharpen the other, but then you have to also make sure that the tip on it, if my camera will focus, that the tip on it, no, it's not going to do it, okay. That the tip on it is sharp too, so really there's like 3 sides to it. Yeah, it's really hard to keep everything flat and even and just like all in the same plane. But anyway, enough about knife sharpening or tool sharpening, whatever. Oh, don't want to forget that part. Yeah, I am by no means an expert at like sharpening the tools. I have ruined plenty of them trying to sharpen them. So, you know, it just takes a lot of practice. You got to go through a lot of junk tools to be able to, you know, fix up the good ones. So, hey, here we go. People are shuffling in now. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Artful Connections. Again, my name is Cody Sherman of Toaster Press. And thank you for joining me on this, what I'm assuming is a lovely day. I haven't been outside yet. The windows are open. They've been open all night, but... So I'm going to assume it's nice out. Yeah, let's change up. I got some wimpy line weight in this one. Alright. You know what? I guess before I really get started, I'll use my slips drop. Get it all nice and sharp. There's already probably enough of the honing compound. You know what? They give me a ton of this stuff anyway. Might as well just try to put some more on. Yeah, they do not need to give you a stick this big. I've barely gone, like, used up the front part of it. I don't know. If I'm doing it wrong, I hope I'm not. Been doing it like this for years, so that'd be bad. So again, all this is doing is just kind of honing the edge of the blade, trying to keep it at the sharpness that it's at. This won't necessarily make it any sharper, it'll just help maintain where it's at. And this yellow thing that I'm rubbing on the back of this leather. It's a honing compound, so it's just it acts like an abrasive to help clean that edge of the blade. Alright, looking good, looking shiny. Neato. Okay, back to it. So if you haven't watched me in my other videos, I stream for Artful Connections every Friday, but usually doing carvings. Sometimes I'll do the printings. But so when I start out a carving, and if you've watched me in the past, you'll know this, but I always start by tracing out my image, assuming I'm doing like a character thing like this. So I start out by tracing my image. Like so. Also, I'm trying to let my camera do an autofocus, but this camera's autofocus is always goofy, especially when I got my arms and stuff in there. It always wants to focus on my arms. So, if autofocus is getting too annoying, I will just put it back on like a static focus. I won't be really looking at the video a whole lot, so you all in the chat will have to be the ones telling me if the focus is going a little nuts. Rocking some like old school video game chill music now, I guess. Man, I need background music. I don't need stuff with lyrics. Okay, hopefully this is it. Focus looks good. Hey, hey! Oh, this little guy is cool. Yes! Yeah, if you weren't here at the beginning, this one is just kind of a goofy plate I drew up for my D&D group. I drew this up a long time ago. It's just kind of been sitting, waiting for me to carve it. And I am thankful for these Artful Connections because it, you know, I don't want to say it forces me, but it allows me the time I need to just sit down and, you know, focus on some artwork. So, although, you know, I'm not sure if I'll actually even do anything with this once I'm actually done carving it, it's good just to keep going. That was one big thing after I graduated from college. I knew that I had to keep creating art or I would just stop and it would all be, I don't know if it'd be all for a waste, but it's just very easy to you know, fall out of habit. And then hard to get back into it. Alright, so how's everyone doing on this Friday? I was gonna say lovely Friday again, but again, I still haven't been outside yet. Sun's shining. It looks nice. I'm assuming it's nice. Ooh, this one's got like the sound of a gentle like waterfall in the background. How very relaxing. Gotta love that royalty-free music. That was a quick change, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, how many we got? Like around like 7 or 8 people in the chat right now, so I'll let the ones who are sticking around in on a little secret. Well, it's not really a secret, it's more of like the dumb thing I did this morning. So obviously I use a green screen. Is it lo-fi? We've been rocking it, yeah. Jack. And Jack left town. Yeah. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I've been using this green screen behind me, and after every live stream or anything like that, I essentially just like ball it up and throw it in the corner of my room until the next live stream. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try ironing it today. That'll be good. You know, it might make the green screen look better, and I think it's like working a little bit better too because I did that. Anyway, so it's decently large, so I just laid it down onto my floor. I wasn't trying to do anything fancy, or you know, it didn't have to be super great like the ironing, but laid it out on my floor, got the iron out, started ironing it, and I forgot. I just kind of turned it on. I didn't check to see what setting it was on, so mine's got the little dial underneath the handle, and so I go to check the dial, and I try to give myself like leverage around it so I could turn the dial, and whoops, I grabbed the metal part of the iron. Oh no. Oh. Whoops, wrong one. So ouch. I'll just show that for a second for people who don't want to see my burnt hand. But yeah. That is why I carve wood and not iron clothes. Whoops. Man, this board almost feels more brittle than the ones I'm used to carving. It could be because it sat in the back of my car for several months. That very well could have something to do with, like, baked in the sun, maybe. It even sounds different while I'm carving it. I don't know. Oop, look out. Alright, so now we can kind of see the image start to pop out a little bit. His head, anyway. Oh, more lyrics. I need to curate this list a little bit better. Yeah, this seems like some good lo-fi stuff. Okay, back to it. We're about halfway through the stream. So here, I guess I'll do my we're halfway through the stream. Where's my button? Where's the button? Hey, This winter background doesn't make sense anymore. What's a better one? There's a SpongeBob one. There we go. Get your pitchforks here. This is a random picture I had on my computer. I don't know. But we're halfway through, so I just want to remind everyone, if you like what you're watching, please, over here, links. Go to ArtForce Iowa. We have more information on what ArtForce Iowa offers for the community for youth in need. So, awesome organization. Please check them out. Obviously, the ones who put this on. Toasterpress.com. That's my website. Way out of date. But it's got links to things that aren't out of date, such as my Instagram and kind of my Facebook. But yeah, Instagram, Toaster Press. Check it out. Enjoy. Alright, back to the carving. Oh, you know what would be cool as a background instead of random pictures I have in my download folder? We mention all the time that we love to see the art that you being the viewers, send in during these Artful connections. It'd be cool to, like, maybe use something that you all have created as the background when I'm doing my kind of goofy link pitch. So yeah, if you've got art that you've been working on, whether it be during these Artful connections or just, you know, during this time of social distancing and isolation, send it to the ArtForce page. We'd love to see it. And hey, maybe I'll even use it as my background. We'll see. Do a little bit of house cleaning. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get rid of this chunk out by the shoulder. Oop, no. Ugh, sorry, messing with the camera. Should've just let it be. Hey, there we go. Look at that. There it is. Ooh. Oh, whoop. Might have just carved out my wall a little bit there. We're just gonna ignore that. Landlord Larry, I hope you're not watching. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. That's a good wall. Oh, and here's my cat, Ambrosius. He came to visit. Maybe. Huh? You coming to say hi? Are you camera shy? Oh, he's just climbing into the box for my my grinding wheel. Ooh, I want to take a chunk out of my desk. I haven't actually outlined that ship yet, so I'm not gonna get too close to it. Alright, let's work on the other side of this tentacle. So I don't know if the people currently watching are, you know, if you've been following us throughout all these Artful connections. You know, maybe you don't enjoy watching me carve wood every Friday. Are there other things you'd like to see? Any kind of forms of art that we could possibly feature? We have many very talented artist mentors that are looking for suggestions. So if there's like an art form you'd like to see that we don't currently offer, or maybe like a project I talked about last time. Again, going into D&D, I have miniatures. Miniatures that I've been trying to paint. It's kind of in focus. So I got like these little dudes I need to paint, and it's just a lot of little detail that goes into making these things. So, I could definitely try to paint one of those on the stream. I don't know how well it'd work, but yeah, we're open to suggestions. What kind of art would you like to see? What kind of art do you make? Whoops, carved a little bit into the tentacle there. That's alright, we can fix that. No wood filler needed. Just sticking up that line on the other side. Yeah, we go in. Get those big chunks. Looking good. I just realized that I hadn't uh, scrolled down into the chat, so I was stuck on people talking about lo-fi. Uh, Me too. I saved the one to a lot of money. Nice. Cool. I also have my cousin. He lives in Nebraska. I have him 3D printing some things for me right now. I need to check and see how that's doing, actually. Oh, hey, look who it is. No, is that not gonna work? There he is. Oh, he's ruining my green screen magic. Procious, you're ruining the magic. Throwing off my groove, dude. Oh. Okay. Are you helping me carve? I appreciate the help. I would not suggest carving towards your pet's face. If you're gonna start eating wood chips, I'm gonna throw you out of here. No, oh, no, you can't eat dice either. Alright, oh, no, no, you're not knocking it off the counter. Oh, my baby. My baby boy. Well, okay. You gotta go. I love you. I'll give you all the... Okay, no, you gotta go. I'll give you all the pets in a little bit. Now there's like, not only do I have to worry about sawdust now there's cat hair everywhere. I just realized that was very convenient that I put up a SpongeBob image and I'm carving out a Krusty Krab sign. What do you know? Looking good. We got about 15 minutes left to go. But unfortunately, I'm gonna axe this song. Sorry. Grand Theft Auto Chill Hop. Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, language. I should have known by the name. Here we go. Sorry about that. Oh man, and little by little the image is popping out of that board. I have a tendency to kind of like work around the board, so I work a while in one spot and then I'll just hop over to the next. Maybe not necessarily finish the part that I was working on until much later. Ugh. Getting a neck cramp from leaning over this for so long. Do you ever mix different ink colors? What I mean is using multiple ink colors on one print. Yeah, I do. Not a whole lot when I print on the fabric, but I have definitely done that in the past with prints onto paper. There's endless options with that. The ones that I've used the most, besides using, you know, well, you said multiple ink colors in one print. Yeah, so a very simple way of doing that would be, so here, let me reframe this a little bit. So when I would be inking up this block, I would have my roller that has the ink on it, but my roller would be like, you know, this side could be one color and this side would be another color. And as you roll it up, the colors just kind of like slightly blend in the middle with each other, and you can go any direction with that. So it could be this way, it could be that way. That's called a blend roll. And yeah, they can be fun just to give that really simple color effect. Now, if you wanted to do something where, you know, looking at this image, you know, maybe the octopus, kraken, squid thing I have right here, yeah, you know, he's a color, the bathtub's a color, just, you know, yeah, multiple colors, different things. You can, the two that I've done in the past are multi-block printing, which is, multi-block printing would be, you essentially have to carve out a block for every color. So let's say one block would be the squid, one block would be the bathtub, one block would be the ships if they're the same color, and then you just kind of print each one until you have just all the colors you have on there. And then usually there's like the very last plate is the black and white plate, so it gives all the line detail. That one just being black. It could really be whatever color you want all your lines to be, but normally I just outline everything in black. I like really nice thick black outlines, so yeah, that's one way, multi-block printing. Otherwise there's reductive printing, where let's say we were going to print this, and what you would do is you would start by, well, first of all, you carve out everything you want to stay white, and then you print everything the lightest color that is going to be on your board. So everything's the lightest color. After you're done printing, then you carve out everything that you want to stay that lightest color. So let's just say like the bathtub, let's say like it was like kind of like a creamy, like a light cream color, and everything else would be darker. So after we printed everything in that light cream, then we would carve out the bathtub and then print the next darkest color. So the bathtub stays the color it needs to, and then the next color is there. Now, it being a reductive process means once you're done printing it, you can never print it again, because you've gotten rid of all that history by carving away the lighter pieces until you get all the way to the darkest one. So yeah, you can never print it again, which is a little heartbreaking for sure. But it also adds, you know, it adds a little something extra to the print too. Printmaking is a very useful tool because normally you can make multiples of everything, but it being the reductive process, it kind of takes that away, and that's why usually I only have one reductive print that I sell, and I like to keep all my stuff priced, you know, maybe on the lower end. I could probably stand to charge more, but in that instance where you can never print it again, and what you have is what you got, those are definitely way pricier than anything else I have. So, I don't do that process all that often. I didn't finish outlining that bit. What we got? We got about 4 minutes left. So sorry, that was like a long way of answering that question. I've also colored prints with, you know, non-ink things like watercolor. I've colored stuff in with tea, like painted tea onto my prints. Got some cool effects with that. Tea, coffee, that kind of thing. Oh, I don't know. I hate when they have lyrics. Wow. I know you all can't see what I'm seeing, but I pressed next on this royalty-free chill hop thing, and there's just a really weird video playing. It's like 2 ice cream sandwiches on sticks stabbed into a potato, and they're slowly melting. Anyway, art, you know, art can be anything, just about. I can't stop looking at it. It's weird. It's eerie. Anyway. Uh, 2 minutes left. Any last minute questions, requests? Please again, send me any and all of the artwork that you're working on, and maybe I'll feature it. Do I ever? Maybe I'll feature it as a background. Okay, so here we go. Adam, do you ever slip and catch your fingers in the process? I only have once. And don't do what I was just doing right there. You do not want to be, do not carve towards your hand. That's the point of this bench hook. You never want to be carving towards your hand because it could always slip and you could catch yourself. I have seen people have to get stitches because of this, but as long as you make the point that your carving tool is not in the way or going in the direction of your hand, you should be fine. Now, I mentioned I caught myself once with it, and it was kind of a nasty one. It didn't bleed. Anyway, what happened was it was a very tiny plate, and I did what I wasn't supposed to. I carved towards my hand, and it actually like went under my thumbnail, and I just dropped everything, gripped my thumb as hard as I could, and just squeezed the hell out of it, and I squeezed it for like 5 minutes, and like I think because I squeezed it so hard, I pretty much just like drained the blood out of it. And it barely bled at all, and I just had like that really like annoying like flap of skin under my thumb, and it was just kind of gross. But anyway, sorry if you didn't want to hear that story. But alright, so it is 12:30. Thank you all for joining me again. Here, I'll switch over to my thing. What is it? Here it is. Again, I ran out of backgrounds, so I just used this picture that was my download folder. Please send me your art. I'll use it as my background. We don't have to resort to SpongeBob memes. So, once again, please visit. Is it this direction? Yes. Art Force Iowa. Go there. more information on what they offer for youth in need and how you can help. Either by volunteering, mentoring, or donating. Probably not a whole lot of volunteering right now just because of the current situation in the world. Toaster Press. That's me. I'm Cody Sherman of Toaster Press. That's my way out of date website, which links to my shop and things like, and my Instagram, which is more up to date, I guess, and kind of my Facebook. So please check out all the links. Show your love to ArtForce Iowa. And have a wonderful Friday. And we will see you all back again Monday at 11:30. Have a great weekend.